Look at that house there. We'll see you in September. Right, we're heading off to the airport. Thank you, Bazzers, as usual.
How can we have ever not seen this?
2 weeks later, we're back. Welcome to Travel Home Day.
Packing.
We are packing. It is almost time to go.
The girls have arrived back home. Apparently Remy's grown in the 2 weeks that they've not seen him. What he's going to do with a puppy, isn't he?
In the 1 week. And
the 1 week? They've only been a week, haven't they? How can you grow in a week?
They had a turbulent flight back home apparently, but they're home safe and sound now. We're just getting some bits and bats together before we head out to Celebration for breakfast.
You're going to leave that here for next time?
No, I'm not. That's my travel day thing. I'll need it when I get back home. It'll be freezing.
Well, probably, yeah.
So, right, that's all we're doing. And then we're off to Celebration for some breakfast with the Bazzers. So we're on the Virgin flight at 6:10, I believe.
The early flight, thank God.
This evening, yes, the early flight, thank goodness. We thought we had the late flight back, but that's not until our next trip. So the sun is out. Apparently there are some storms and rain things coming this afternoon.
Joy. Which
hopefully won't affect the flight. And then we shall land in Manchester at 7:45.
7:45.
Yeah, 7:45 a.m. So it's one of those days that
I hate these
we're
days.
all used to when we have home days from Florida. The next time we actually go to sleep in a bed, it'll be tomorrow night in the lodge, not tonight.
Oh my God, I can't imagine that thought.
Hopefully we'll get some sleep on the plane.
It's usually 32 hours we're up, isn't it?
Yeah, something
like
ridiculous like that. But we'll show you everything we can on the plane before we go to sleep.
Got the melatonin to hand,
yeah,
ready for the plane.
We've pre-booked our meals. I went for a salmon dish.
Chicken curry.
Nick went for chicken curry. So there you go. Come and join us on our travel home day. This is our storage box that the Bazzers kind of let us keep here. Got magic bands in there, some sun cream. Now we've got a universal thingamabobbin, freestyle.
What's this? Oh, it's a bag.
A Skechers bag.
Bag for anything that won't fit.
Some deodorant because it's so expensive out here, and some towels.
Beach towels.
Right, we're off for our final breakfast. We're just driving along the way and a couple of hitchhikers were passed.
Picked them up.
Hitchhiking ghosts.
Said they were off to Celebration as well, so we just pulled over.
So our final breakfast. Nick says he's going to go for something light and healthy.
Like an omelette.
Not a Dutch pancake then.
Oh no.
French toast.
I've done that. I've done French toast this trip as well.
I think I might go for the healthy delight.
Is that that?
I do like that one. White eggs,
scrambled
eggs, but you get toast and bacon with it and a pot of fruit.
It's your last day. Binge out.
Yes.
Go for something big.
I'm sick of eating.
Tomorrow we'll be back. Mind you, when you get home, you kind of class that as you still your final day, your holiday, don't you? So you pig out and then...
No, your final day's up to midnight tonight.
We'll still be on plane then.
I know, but you're not going to be eating then.
You need to get in the van and wait again when you get back for your road trip.
What, with us in it?
Yes, which you have to take out.
We'll wait a few days and then get weighed. That's what we usually do.
Yeah.
So we're meeting Vera for breakfast as well at Celebration, and then we're back to pack. Right, Vera's already here and she says there's spaces down the front. We don't usually come and park down here.
You never take the car down.
No.
You watch, we'll get there'll be no spaces.
Straight down the middle.
Watch, we can park here if we have to.
There's Vera, she's chatting to somebody. There we go, just getting parked up straight opposite the diner. Here we are in the diner, just waiting for our table. Just looking at these desserts. Don't know what they are, but they look good.
This was Nick's first camera. Do you remember that? That was Nick's first camera when he started vlogging, yeah. Back about 50 years ago.
Yeah. 2K.
1K. Right, we've ordered our last supper.
Nick has gone healthy.
I have. I've gone for yogurt and fruit with granola and root beer for breakfast. Well, that's the extra calories. 160 calories for that bowl. What are you getting?
2 egg breakfast, scrambled eggs.
What happened to you getting your white sick breakfast?
Buzzard said it's the last day, just go out on a blowout.
Flat out. Yeah. So once we've done here, we're probably going to go and sit in the rocking chair, say goodbye, and then go back and pack.
I can see you needing a dessert after that.
This is a dessert. I'm healthy now.
Yeah.
That's my dessert.
I've gone for scrambled eggs, toast, bacon, waiting for some home fries. Mrs. Spaz has got some poached eggs there and then ooh, nice waffle.
Got it? Alright, there you go.
I think they're missing someone's missing
home fries. I'll have those if...
No, not yours.
Oh, yeah.
Tater tots.
Oh, yeah, just home fries, yeah, thank you. Ooh, bagel sliders, Spaz.
Yeah, bagel sliders.
Nice.
Right, we're done, and we're just about to say goodbye to everybody. Well, we're going to say goodbye to Vera, then the Bazzers will say goodbye when we leave. But
just having a chill.
Yeah.
There's something over there. I think
so
it might be a turtle.
we can cut this bit out.
Turtle in the lake.
It's the sun. Even though there's no sun out, the air is burning your skin through your clothes. Can you feel it?
Always a nice breakfast at the Celebration Diner.
I'm very surprised that I went healthy. I think it was very nice actually.
Well,
but it wasn't as
finished off my Herbie fries, didn't you?
Yeah, there were only a few.
Fries.
It's not as nice. The porridge there, the yogurt there is not as nice as the Bohemian Hotel behind us. That was really nice. Right then, let's say goodbye
We'll
to
have
Vera.
a chill and say goodbye to Vera.
So before we leave, we'll just give you a show you around. If ever you've not been to Celebration, it's definitely worth coming down there for a morning. Nice and relaxing. As you can see, you can hire bikes from the back of the hotel. It takes you all around the $1 million houses around there. You've got your Starbucks, you've got cocktail hour at a Mexican there. You've got the Celebration Tavern, which is really good for evening meals, and then our all-time favourite, the diner. A lot of people go there. And then at Christmas, they decorate the entire street, put an ice rink in. It's really good. And then this side, you've got like a water feature where kids play, an old-style cinema, which is actually not actually old. It's just an old designed building. And then next to it, you've got Kilwins, which do the most delicious malted shake, and it's a bakery as well. But you can have a wander around there. Almost guarantee that you're going to see an alligator somewhere in here, or a turtle at least.
Look at that house there. 4th of July. It's 4th of July.
A bit early.
Yeah, well.
There's always some season to celebrate during Celebration.
On his way back to the Bazzers, going through the Disney World sign for the last time.
Back to Golden Oaks, eh?
Hi Mickey, hi Minnie, yeah, back to Golden Oaks we wish. We'll see you in September. Just the Tower of Terror there. So our first ever trip to Florida without going in a Disney park. How have you found it?
It went alright, to be honest. I mean, we came for 2 weeks. We normally come for a little bit longer because our circumstances allow for that. But it was nice to do the Disney hotels, like the Polynesian, and it felt Disney. And it was nice to do the fireworks.
It was nice to
We got our fill of rides from Universal.
It was nice to go into Universal. We don't usually spend a day in Universal like we did this time. Like we'll go in for a couple of hours usually, and then we think, oh, that's enough. But we spent a lot longer in this time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which was quite nice. So, but we'll be back here in September. Goodbye, Contemporary.
It was only a few days ago we were on a boat over that bridge.
Yeah.
Right there.
And the clouds and rain have started. Castle, goodbye.
Where?
There.
Oh, yeah. It does feel weird that we've not seen it this trip, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's about as much as we've seen it. Just the spires.
We were probably this close from where we were watching fireworks at Grand Floridian. Maybe a little bit further away.
Goodbye, Space Mountain. Right, we've packed up. This is the most cases we have ever taken anywhere. We've never had two cases each
before in the past.
No, I don't think
What about
so.
when we bought the one at DD Discounts?
Yeah, well, we just won, so we've got this case for the Disney wives to take back, full of their goodies.
It's heavy.
Is it? Mine's quite heavy this time. I ain't got a weighing thing. Oh yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah.
It's not the way I played it.
It's in my hand. Yeah, but you hadn't done mine. It's well heavy mine. So.
We use when we went to England.
It's about 18 kilos.
Have you tried mine? There's no way that's 18 kilos.
So we'll see. You try it. We'll have a guess and then wait and see.
18 kilos.
No.
18.2.
17 and a half.
I was thinking it was going to be overweight.
17 and a half.
18.2, I reckon.
Moment of truth. Well, you just put some.
At least 20, I'd say. At least.
Give it in.
It's in
Give it again.
pounds though, so you'll have to convert.
Kilos too.
18.2?
Oh no.
22.
22.
22
I knew it
kilos.
was.
No way.
Yeah, I knew it was heavy.
Have I calculated that right? It won't shift.
At least it's not overweight. Right, we're heading off to the airport. Thank you, Bazzers, as usual,
Oh yeah.
for looking
Welcome,
after
welcome.
us.
Thanks for looking after the house.
Yeah, and we'll see you again in September.
Yeah, our invoice is in the post.
We're back in September, so we'll get you one way or the other.
Right, we're going to take the car back filled with petrol, so we're just going to call in here because it's only 309. Oh, that's if you've got a
That's if you're a
Circle K
member.
card, yeah. So it's 315 to fill up here.
Yeah, and it was the other day.
Yeah, which isn't too bad.
We can't use that one, can we? That's diesel only.
So
we have to wait for this guy to go.
No, it says unleaded there.
Oh yeah,
There's a
I
button.
keep forgetting. The pump colours are backwards.
Right, the car's filled with petrol and we're on our way. So a few little things that I want to say about this trip. Would we come in June again?
Never.
It has been unseasonably warm, but and I know that can happen at any time of the year, but it has been very, very hot.
And it's due to get hotter in July and August.
It didn't really spoil it for me like I thought. It might do have handled it a lot better than I thought it would, but it's wiped Nick out a lot of the time, so we would never come back in June again. I don't know how you guys...
It's not just that though, I think it took us a long time to get over the time difference and all this time.
Well, that's,
Like the last few nights, we've
that's nothing to do with it being June though.
no, that's just us getting older and not being able to adjust the time zone.
I adapted pretty quickly this time. I don't know how you guys with kids who have to come in like July and August
And
manage it.
maximise your time in the parks.
It's so hot, but so no, we probably wouldn't come in June again. How I said earlier, how we found it, we aren't going into Disney. There were a couple of times when I thought, oh, it'd be lovely to just go in, but there's so much to do in Florida, and especially with having the Universal tickets, it hasn't bothered us really. And we've done the Disney hotels, bit of
Dining.
restaurants, and bit of resort hopping, so you get those feels anyway.
And we saw 2 fireworks shows and a drone show.
Yeah, the drone show was brilliant. It's good that they do that at Disney Springs. I mean, even go to Disney Springs, you get that kind of Disney feel.
Yeah.
You know, I've just realised we didn't even go into the Disney store at Disney Springs this time.
That's a good thing.
Not once did we go in. Completely forgot about it.
We went into Character Outlet though, and we went into a lot of merch shops in the hotels.
Yeah, but I always usually go in that Disney store. So there you go. And what's the temperature check-in for today? 93. And it's 2:38 in the afternoon. We are set to take off at 6:10, I think.
Car's got to be back by 4, and we're
only 19 minutes away.
Yeah, so another sort of 20 minutes we'll be back at the
Yeah. No lounges
airport.
booked, anything like that. Just got to get through security and then just find ourselves somewhere to plonk. And,
we are probably going to go
drink.
into our secret non-tourist spot, aren't we? Which Baz has told us about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's given us a couple of shots of vodka, so we're not paying $30 a drink.
We usually like a little drink in the airport before we get on the get on the plane, but the drinks are ridiculously priced at Orlando
$30
Airport.
for 2 gin and tonics last time, wasn't it?
Yeah. Our last look at a few theme park things. SeaWorld over there, Aquatica. Is that Volcano Bay or is it? No, I think it's still
Volcano Bay to the
Aquatica.
left.
Yeah. Lots of dark grey clouds.
Hope it doesn't delay us taking
I
off.
know. Me too. Minutes to go. The airport is just there where all that rain is coming down. At least it's getting it out of the way now because we're not flying for another 4 hours.
Sure.
Oh, that's a right rain bank.
Yeah, kidding. Look at it falling out of that sky there.
And
How
then
many planes landing at the minute in that?
there's a plane landing there.
Where?
Sonic.
Where?
It's just there.
Oh yeah. Bloody hell.
That's come out of the sun though. The sun's to the left
Oh yeah.
and rain to the right.
The thing is, when it rains over here, you can it can be Torrential rain 200 metres apart.
Yeah. So this, oh, here we go, airport. We're just going to say the airport should be just here. That's just landed. And there's ones waiting to take off. And fingers crossed that'll be us in 4 hours and on us way back home.
3 hours. So as with every other travel home day, we always kind of reiterate the point that you can return your car rental to any of the car parks, depending on where you're flying from. So if you picked it up from B, you can return it to A, as long as it's back at Hertz. And the other thing as well is, if you are going to be late, you have a 29-minute grace period before you get charged for the next day.
Jeff Fuqua Boulevard, then you will arrive at your
She's swearing again.
She's swearing, she's so rude.
And the rain is just about to start.
Once we're inside that parking
You have arrived.
It's fine. So we're going for Terminal A.
Yeah.
I'll film this little bit. We do it on every travel home day from Orlando, but it's just, you
There's
know.
going to be some people that's not watched the other series, so could have closed the road here. That was lucky. Right, Hertz. So to the right. Usually we do Alamo to the left. So
yeah, rental return Hertz.
So up there.
Yeah, that's definitely new for us.
Oh, it's because Hertz is on the second floor, isn't it? Not coming that way?
No. Hertz level R2. And at left. It says there.
Here?
Level R2, yeah, left.
This is confusing.
Yeah. He's letting you go. Oh no, you can't get round. This is where we like usually come down, isn't it? We usually come down
We're not on thing backwards.
No, there's people in front of us.
In front of us.
Hertz, right.
Right, okay. Straight forwards.
Yep, and then left.
To the left, yeah.
Yeah, down there. If it's anything like Alamo, it'll be nice and easy.
Yeah. So it's the same setup, it's just on a different floor.
So far, we've had absolutely no complaints with Hertz. I know a few people in our Orlando group said they had some problems, but we've encountered none. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
So hopefully I've not just jinxed it.
Where do we go? Down to the end?
Just keep following him, yeah. Presume.
What's this guy done? He just decided to stop.
He must have got it wrong. Another one going wrong.
Well, straight ahead.
Yeah, straight ahead for us, yeah. Go to the left. And there we go. Done. All done? Right, let's go into the airport.
Bye, Orlando.
Nice and quiet in here.
I know.
The Jackie Brown's working.
Universal, Jackie Brown.
No, I'm ready for home now.
Me too.
No, I'm in that mind frame now of going home.
I hate that. I hate the last day because you always feel miserable.
Well, don't feel miserable. Today is another day of your life, another part of the journey.
Well, yeah, then
so
a few days
enjoy
time
it.
going to France.
Enjoy today and the flight. And we're in the airport. Nick's just getting all the passports, documentation, etc. And then we'll head down here to check in. Right, so that's where you check in for economy. That's premium down there, but she's just sent us to upper class just because there's not had any people here.
I hope we get no
I believe they're 10 us away, or I don't know what. But she just sent us here just because there's nobody here. Premium's quite full at the moment in the queue. I think she's checked where the car is in Manchester Airport, the Radisson. So
We got an email saying it had been brought back to the hotel, which is how it works with them.
So he's just checked on the map, and I've just said, remember this moment in how many hours. I'll try and remember on the vlog to say, we're here. Right, all done, bags dropped off, everything. As we were there, we asked, is there any upgrade options? You know, because we were in the upper class queue, and he goes, oh, actually, there's 2 seats available. I'll just phone and check. And apparently the seats are broken, or there's something wrong with them, so they can't let those 2 seats go. But it was worth checking, always worth checking in it when you're there. Nick's just putting all the documentation away, and then we are going to head through the airport. Right, so there's the SeaWorld store. If you want to do some last minute shopping, there's hardly ever anybody in the SeaWorld store. and then here's Magic of Disney. We'll just have a little look around before we head through security.
How can we have ever not seen this? It's been here for years and years. I think it's been about 20 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, before we go on the Disney store.
Yeah, so there's a guy sat in a glass case who sits there 24/7. Let's go and have a look at him.
It looks freaky.
It looks so real.
He's been waiting a long time, the traveller. I wonder what flight he's waiting for.
God, look how real that looks. Even the hairs on his legs. That is so weird, isn't it? That is the weirdest thing.
It's been there all these years, we've never ever spotted it.
No, he's waiting for his flight.
I'll just show you this side of the airport, because we always just go straight through security, we never look around here. Oh, a Cinnabon. That's what I can smell. So there's lots of eateries, McDonald's, and then some stores. Never come through here, do we?
Some orange chicken.
No, let's go through.
What do we know?
Let's have a look at the Magic of Disney store first.
Go on then.
Right, again, we don't usually come in here. We have been in here before, but we're usually very keen to get straight through security. I don't know why. Because then
because it's just...
we get to the other side and then we're like, what are we going to do now?
You sit there for 3 hours then drinking vodka.
I love the Disney babies. A little last chance to get a lounge fly at the airport if you didn't get one. Like that Star Wars one.
No chance.
No, I've as I said before, I flirted with lounge flies for a while, but I've got over it now.
I want this TV at lunch.
You ready to go through security?
No, I want some orange chicken.
T-shirts and hoodies.
What?
T-shirts and hoodies and the Pride collection again.
That big mug.
And it's quite sad knowing that this is the last time we're going to see all this for this trip. You fancying a new mug?
Oh, a bit weird. The handle feels a bit sharp.
And we're through security, nice and easy to be fair. Got straight through, had to take our shoes off, but it was easy.
Pretty effortless
Yeah.
today, to be honest.
Just
They've
gonna-
got one new scanner though.
They've got one of the new scanners here where you don't have to take anything out of your bags, but we didn't get it.
Did we get it?
No. But we were looking up in Manchester, so just gotta wait for the monorail.
Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer hopes you enjoyed the Orlando experience.
So Bazza always tells us when you get off the monorail or whatever it's called,
Gate side.
Yeah, on the gate side, down here to 90 to 99. He always says the bar down here is always the emptiest because everybody goes straight through there. Gotta say I'm a bit peckish now. So we'll see when we get down here if Bazza was right or not. It does look quite quiet down there. Club lounge, no, I'm afraid we can't. Not this time. Right, we've got a seat in here, just going to get some water and a sandwich and some crisps, just a little snack. There is a bar there which is quite quiet, but the prices are astronomical, and there's a little self-checkout which Nicky's using now.
Still hiding out on 90 to 99. Is it that way to go or back that way?
That way, I think. We're just chilling.
Yeah, so we always go to this place here, Cebu Express. £30 for a gin and tonic.
We haven't had this.
So we brought our own. We did the Bazza retirement trick, didn't we? Brought your own.
What?
We did the Bazza retirement trick and brought us own. Even though I've not had it, Lee's had one. It's going to be about 25 minutes before they start boarding.
Yeah, so we might head down soon and just get a bit close to the gate.
Yeah, because we're in group 2, which is premium, so we'll get called after upper.
We're walking down to the gate. I just thought I'd show you what's here in this part of the airport's news shop, like WH Smith's. There's an Outback there.
They're all expensive though.
Starbucks over there. Burger King, Bahama Breeze, Vino Volo. And then I think that's like your duty-free store. Yeah, it is.
If you're flying upper, then the lounge is just at the side of Starbucks there.
Yep, just over there.
Shuttle, straight left.
Yep. Good news, we are on time and they're just loading upper class group boarding number 1 and we're group boarding number 2, so we should be on about 10 minutes or so. Right, and there she is, our plane. Can you see her name?
Diamond Girl.
Diamond Girl. Right, this is where we're sat, 20H and 20K. You can tell we're on the A330 on our journey back because the screens are so dated and old compared to the ones coming out.
Why are your legs like 8 foot high?
Because I'm on the...
Oh, you've got it up high.
Oh, have I?
Lift it up and then back again. And it'll go right down to the floor.
Oh, yeah, that's better. We've got our orange juice and Prosecco. It's not as nice as we've been spoiled on the A350, was it?
Yeah, well, that next trip is the A350.
Yeah.
There and back.
It's not bad. So it might be an older plane, but this time we get a goodie bag, an amenity kit. We didn't get one coming out, which I thought was a bit strange. I'll open that in a bit and we'll have a look what's in there. Right, Nick's going to open his amenity bag.
It'll be full of that bamboo stuff.
I wonder why we didn't have one coming out.
Eye mask.
Eye mask.
Oh, that was weird. You've got toothpaste.
Toothpaste, toothbrush, a pen. What's
and
that?
earplugs.
Earplugs.
That's it.
Yep.
Be underway hopefully a little bit early initially, and then taken off on runway 17 right, so we facing the runway and just next to the terminal here.
7 hours and 39 minutes. Flight time, here's the menu. Our starter is Caesar salad with grilled asparagus. I've gone for the pecan encrusted salmon. Nick's gone, yeah, lots of asparagus. Nick's gone for the chicken tikka masala. Our dessert is indulgent chocolate mousse cake and some cheese.
We actually pre-ordered these a couple of days ago.
And then in the morning, 90 minutes before we land, we've got a choice of citrus French toast, spinach feta and tomato omelette, or a cooked breakfast. I think I'll go for the cooked breakfast.
But now we're just wrapping up the final bits of paperwork before closing the final aircraft door. Flight time to Manchester this evening, 7 hours and 39 minutes. So we should get to where nice and early out of here because we're not due out of here until 6:10.
World of entertainment, but first we're going to show you a safety film, and we'd like you to give it your full attention.
We're moving. Seems weird taking off in daylight. The last time we came back in September, I think it was dark when we took off, and we're probably going to get an hour and a half of sunlight before it gets dark. And I can see it. Big massive rainbow.
And its relevant rating. Cabin crew, could you please set to your seats for departure?
Here we go.
Early stages, thinking maybe I'm just happy you don't hate my shoes or my tattoos. Kinda like the way you like the things about me that I like about you. So is it too soon to say I wanna come through? I wanna try this, I wanna try you. And I think if you knew, I think if you could see it. Face hide behind your pink shades, you would too. So stop listening to your mind, knowing you're wrong, thinking you're right. Just stop, baby, look and you'll find all of my heart all of the time. I don't have all the answers, where we end up I don't know. But shut up, I love you, shut up, I love you, shut up, I love you so.
Got his first drink. I'm having a Bacardi, a dark rum and a Diet Coke. That'll be the only drink I have on board. Nick's just having a ginger ale. They've just come over and made an announcement asking the crew to sit down. They were doing the drink service and they've asked them to stop and sit down, which means there's a bit of turbulence coming up.
We're there and we're going through this thunderstorm here. Hopefully we're going above it, but right now outside you can't see anything but cloud. Okay, we're over the turbulence. The crew got back up first. I desperately needed the toilet, so I had to push the button anyway. She let me go. And then as soon as I got back, the seatbelt light went off, and then Lee's gone now. So, nice update for you then.
Right, our meals have arrived. The seatbelt signs are still on, because there's still a little bit of turbulence, but it's not too bad. So I pre-selected the salmon, which looks very good. Roll, cheese, salad, and some chocolate, something or other, chocolate pudding. And and some crackers for the cheese. I've got some water. I'll let Nick show you what he's got.
A very dry curry. It's a chicken tikka, but I think they've missed the tikka out because it's just chicken and rice.
And cauliflower by the looks of it.
Cauliflower, yeah. But it's very, very dry and gaggy.
I'm going to enjoy this. I'm really hungry now. And we're both watching Star Trek Picard. I'm on episode 2.
I'm on episode 1. We'll have to watch it again when we get back.
Really enjoying it. I might watch them all by the time we get back. Cup of tea time. Nick's got hot chocolate.
Just had his melatonin. And
Smells nice, that hot chocolate.
It does smell nice. I want a bar of chocolate to go with it though.
A bar of chocolate?
Yeah.
You have to go to Wonderwall.
Go on then. Have a look. I've had his melatonin and I'm already flagging. Right, it's probably 6 hours later. We've got 1 hour 18 minutes until we land. It stayed dark for maybe 2 hours, 3 hours, because we're travelling against the darkness. Breakfast has just turned up. We've got a full cooked breakfast which looks absolutely delicious, and then one of my favourite yogurts as well, the chow barnies. Lee's having the same thing. Is that croissant that comes with it? How did you sleep? I didn't have not bad actually. A little bit uncomfortable, but I was listening to binaural beats. I just had the silence in. I had binaural beats and I just listened to it for the last 4 hours. And the melatonin proper wiped me out, and I'm perked up now.
And the temperature probably a little cooler than you've been used to, as it's only 7 degrees. As it's going to get a little bit busy in the flight deck from here, and then I'll take the opportunity to thank you all for flying with us.
Coast of Anglesey down there, I believe. I think it is, and then Chester in the distance.
5 minutes to landing.
Manchester just there.
And it's 7 degrees outside.
Feet up on the old FM, drinking too much to know. If by midnight I still can't stand, then we could book it to South Japan. See the city old school on trams before we're too old. Cause I'm so over wasting all my time in situations I don't like, when we could just dance till 3 a.m. in Brazil. You can take photos on 35 mil, run around Amsterdam causing havoc, smoke so much pass out on your mattress. I wanna spend way too much money on stupid shit that's funny. Midnight red eyes, no returns. I want you all over the world like.
Back on the shoot to the Radisson Blu to pick up our car.
As if it never happened.
And it's nice actually to be in the cool air for the first time in 2 weeks. Right, we're in the Radisson Blu reception. It's just getting the key for the car. Then we're getting the elevator downstairs and go pick the car up. And remember earlier in the vlog in Orlando when I said, remember this moment when we were talking about the car? Here we are.
Where it should be.
Needs a clean, does Robin, that's for sure. Right, we're on our way back. We have 1 hour to go. The sun's out. It's 14 degrees. Not bad at all.
It's dropped actually.
It's what?
Dropped.
Oh.
It was 15.
So we're looking forward to getting back. Maybe having an hour in bed.
Got to go and get the van first.
2 weeks later, we're back. Oof. The tiredness is starting to hit now.
You've had 2 naps, you.
I don't care. Only for an hour.
You had a 2-hour trip in car, and you had at least an hour and a half back here.
Been in shower, not even bothered doing me, I can't be bothered.
I've been in shower and had a shave.
Before we put everything away that we got, we're going to show you a haul. We don't usually do hauls.
We've just got the last lot of washing in. All the washing's done.
We don't usually do hauls because I don't usually bring that much back.
Except this time.
Yes. None of it's mine. In fact, one item is mine, I think.
None of it's mine.
Eh?
Well, one item.
It's all yours.
No, it's not.
Well, therefore, my sister and the girls, the hamburger helpers, the mac and cheese.
That's mine.
The gummies, the cheddar garlic biscuit mix. That was ours from our friend Michael to go into the van.
Them's mine.
Yep.
That's it.
Those
I might put it on
things.
actually.
These are for our friend Lisa. That one, and that one for her Keurig machine.
They're for the kids.
They're for the girls as well. Put them over there with everything else.
They're for the wives.
They're for the wives because they've never tried the Hawaiian rolls, so we got them some.
They're for the freezer.
They're for us. That was from some of our friends in Florida. Thank you for those. Cheddar cheese biscuit mix. Different flavours. Red lobsters.
I don't know why I bought that.
Blue chunky cheese.
Might make salads better.
Tums for our friend.
Angela.
That's for our friend. Yeah, that's for the girls
Kids.
as well.
That's for me.
Red hot sauce.
Hot honey.
Hot honey. Some more biscuit mix. I'm just going to give my mum some, I think.
I thought that was for us.
Some chocolates, Lindt chocolates, Ghirardelli sea salt caramel. I might have one of them, now.
Actually, I might have. And I bought myself some bin bags.
Bin bags, some tiny bites that Brittany gave us. Thank you very much, Brittany. And that's it. That's our haul.
Right,
and
put it all away now.
It's more than we usually bring home, to be fair. But there you go.
Are we going to take one of them on the van trip with us?
No, yeah, we're going to.
We're flagging a little bit, and we couldn't be bothered making tea, which was only going to be beans on toast, and we only had 2 slices of bread in the lodge because we forgot to get some bread before we left. But we do have the beans, so I said, screw it, let's go to McDonald's. So I've texted the wives and said, fancy meeting us in McDonald's car park.
So that we can give them their...
So I can give them the suitcase, which is currently there. So they said...
We were sending them pictures of our haul earlier, and they were like, well, our haul's in your...
In your case.
Oh.
So they're going to meet us there, and they're bringing the dogs. So we get to see
Remy and
Pluto.
Pluto?
You said Pluto?
It's Pluto.
Tightness is catching up on you.
Remy and Pluto. Apparently Remy's got a lot bigger.
Yeah, that's in the week that Vicky hadn't seen him, and we haven't seen him for about a month, have we?
No, probably not.
So we'll see how big he is.
Well, we've just been watching Star Trek Picard all day because I started watching it on the plane.
Yeah.
It only had 3 episodes.
Yeah, what a point in that.
I watched all 3 and
now we're on episode 9.
Now we're on episode 9 because I've just been watching it and I've been falling asleep and like, so I've had to get out of the house. We've done all the washing, haven't we?
All the washing's done, it's now drying. Lee just needs to get it ironed before we go to Europe. We don't know when we're going to go. We think maybe Monday, it's currently Thursday. It totally depends how we get over jet lag and what we feel like. But there's no set date, we haven't booked a ferry or anything. First stop will be called to see our friend Lisa in Cambridge. We're going to drop her coffee pods off for it, and then the second stop will be Hannah and Mark in Eastbourne. We'll stay 1 night in Eastbourne, won't we?
Yeah.
Somewhere. I think you found a campsite, didn't you?
Well, almost.
Oh, Mark had found one.
Maybe Mark, yeah.
So that'll be to see Hannah. She's been in hospital, so we said we'd call on the way. So there we go.
She's fine.
Change of plan. We came to the wives instead. Brought on the McFlurry and saw our nephews, the pups.
He's got a lot bigger. Look at the size of him now.
He's massive now. He's like a full-size dog, and he barked like mad when we knocked on the door as well.
You missed us that much?
It is, yeah. And we just wanted the case out of the car as well. So that's one reason.
So
I needed my socks.
if you like a haul video, are you going to be doing a haul video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little sneak peek through.
There you go.
Go over to the Disney Wife channel to see their haul video. We did ours today. It's probably the most we've ever brought back in it because it's all.
But none of it's ours.
A lot of it's not ours.
We brought stuff back for other people.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but rolls, which you forgot.
Forgot you.
Rolls.
Oh yeah, I bought some Hawaiian rolls for him, and they're on the lodge on the table. So I don't know whether we're going to get them up here because they'll be out of date in a few days. But
We'll freeze them.
we had one today, but we didn't warm it up. Didn't like it at all, did we?
Yeah,
They're meant to be warm. They're they're supposed to be like Disney rolls, like at Sebastian's, want them really.
So Emma, how are you feeling?
Tired still. I know I've got jet lag, but I still feel quite ruined.
Washed out.
Yeah.
From the heat.
From the heat and the fact she ruined me.
I'm ready to go back now.
Would you
Yeah.
go back in, in June again?
I would.
No,
You go back in June?
Yeah,
I would never go back in June.
I didn't
Would you, Emma?
actually
Yes, but
struggle.
I'd just take it more easy.
I don't think you know the meaning of the word. We knew that were going to happen. We said all along, didn't we? At some point they're going to burn out.
Battery's going.
Battery changed. Let me just pass Lee his tea back.
We were just talking about when we were in Contemporary Resort and I bought that pink donut to share out with everybody, and Nick had a massive mouthful of mine.
I had half of what you'd got, a quarter, so I had an eighth.
Vicky knows the
You
truth.
had 3 quarters.
3/4 of an eighth. Yeah.
Yeah, which Lee only had a quarter.
He had what I had. Exactly the same size.
I don't think so.
If you watch the video back, it would fall in at the side of my mouth and I had to kind of go like that for it.
Those little ones in afterwards. We're Universal, wasn't it? It was really.
We had the Universal ones that were
little
slightly smaller than Typhoon Lagoon.
In Jurassic Park World, I think it was now.
I didn't try one. I regret it.
Emma was feeling off it.
That day, yeah.
Clearly
So
off it.
I got weighed when I got back.
Which was a mistake.
Christ. £10 on.
3.
Yeah, but you've had 2 days of not eating because if you felt poorly.
Yeah, but I only put 4 on.
I'm not getting
shoveling.
weighed for a couple of days.
Yeah,
It's dropped
you
off.
don't get weighed when you come back from Florida. 2 full days for a good clear out and then you get on scales and start your measuring. Right, we're on our way back to the lodge. It's 9:05. Feels more like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, doesn't it?
I feel like it's time for bed now.
It doesn't feel like 9 o'clock though, because when we left, it were getting dark around this time.
I'm just gonna...
And it's light nights now.
When we get back, I'm gonna get into bed, read a bit of my Kindle, and then...
Why don't you sleep in the other room for one more night?
Get lost.
I've had 2 weeks of... when we were at the Bazzers bed in our room at the Bazzers, I call it our room, so does Barry. It's a double bed, and Lee likes to sleep starfish.
We're just used to a Super King.
Yeah, so Lee can't lay straight.
We're keeping each other awake.
No. You were keeping me awake. Which was then making me wake up and keeping you awake.
So I says, one night I says, I'll go and sleep in another room because they've got another spare bedroom.
Yeah.
And I got in and I'm like...
That's a bigger bed in there as well.
They've got like a mattress topper on it and it's so comfortable and
You sink into it.
I can sleep. I'm like, I'm in here for the rest of the week.
So I haven't seen Lee for 2 weeks.
It's been bliss.
Well, one more night. Let the holiday continue. I forgot to take an antihistamine when we went to the Wise as well, so I'm itching all under my chin now and on the back of my hands where the dogs have been like fussing. Normally, if I take an antihistamine now before we go, I don't get the itching or not as much. But I just couldn't help myself. I just needed to have a little fuss, didn't I, with them both, and now I'm regretting it. Good morning, guys. Welcome to a new day. It is about how long we've been back? 3 or 4 days. Just getting over jet lag. We've been really good with it this time. As soon as we had the melatonin on the plane, we fell, trying to fall asleep. We think we slept, we don't really know, but we feel as soon as we got here, when we got back, it felt like we were on the right time zone. And then ever since, we've been getting tired at the right time and going to bed and sleeping through. And we're pretty much over it now after about 2 or 3 days. We just have a melatonin a night just for the first 5 nights, 1 per hour. For each adjustment. Anyway, we are well into packing up for doing the van trip. Our friends Peter and Elaine are over, so we're going to meet them for a coffee. Probably show them the van because they've not seen it. And then we've literally got the lodge looking like we've got medication all over the place. We've got the girls' Hawaiian rolls. We've got Lee, the wives, yeah. A bag of goods for the girls that we're going to take back to our girls this time. We're going home tomorrow for Father's Day, so we will be vlogging on the rest of this vlog, and then...
It's a very busy time for us at the moment. We're still sort of like getting over the last trip, ironing, washing, all that kind of stuff, and we're trying to plan the next trip, so we've got 2 days left to do it.
We don't have to. We think we may set off Monday. What we want to do is we want to avoid Disneyland Paris at weekend, so we either... Wait until the middle of next week before we go and see Mark and Hannah and then sail and be in Disneyland Paris for Sunday. Today is Saturday. So we may still not get to Disneyland Paris for another week, or we may go on Monday, get to Paris on Wednesday, and do Thursday, Friday in Paris, and
even if we get there on a weekend, it don't really matter because we're not there to do every ride that's there.
It's just the ambience.
To be honest, we're only going because we've got this annual pass. We want to get as money's worth out of it. Obviously, we like going, we love going. But had we not got this annual pass, we would probably skipped it this time for new places.
But I'm keen on camping in the car park because
we want to see what it's like.
Yeah, I'm keen on doing that to see how it fares and how it feels.
Walking from the Disney park
into Taylor
to your Taylor, and then you sleep in that, and then you get up and you go into Disneyland for your breakfast. We want to experience that while we've got the Disney pass.
And do some rides, of course, and just enjoy the ambience. It's a lot warmer in Paris. It's about 22 degrees, although the weather's not looking any different to this. It's going to be cloudy when we go. If we go kind of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday time.
We'll go for coffee. I've got snacks.
Bye then. Right, you go get in car.
Come on then.
I've been ordering since we came back. I've ordered a little Sprinter, which I've just stripped down. It's like a, what do they call them? What kind of metal?
Die-cast.
Die-cast, little die-cast van. Took all the plastic out and I've just sprayed it in the same colour metal that we've done it. I'm going to put it back together and I'm going to use this for a thing I saw on Instagram. Just a little toy thing, just like a nice little reel. You know what I'm going to do, don't you?
Follow us on Instagram to find out.
Yeah, so the Lodge Guys on Instagram.
Yeah. Right, I'm here. I've just been doing all sorts of stuff, backing some things up, and I've been sorting all my like underwear out for the van trip. And it's been Father's Day, so I've been wrapping some presents up and getting all the washing and ironing done and all sorts of stuff like that. So Nick is about to. We're getting to the end of this video, by the way. I know it's probably been a long one since travel day, which was quite a few days ago now. We're going to go out with the Disney wives tonight and say sort of like our final goodbye to them before we head off to Europe. But Vicky isn't feeling well now.
Heat stroke, jet lag.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of heat stroke, jet lag, and
thought I'm going to work.
Maybe thought I'm going to work, yeah. So hopefully she'll get better very soon, and we'll see them in a couple of months. So Nick has brought, I know, he's brought some chicken tenders. Yeah.
Brought some chicken tenders and I brought some hot honey sauce. It's the only one I could find when we went to Walmart, so I brought it back with me. It's a bit spicy.
Oh no, is it?
Yeah. So I'm just going to turn the chicken over.
Basically, we're trying to recreate
Publix chicken.
Oh, we do have some pineapples,
I know.
But we don't have any cashew nuts.
We've
But
got
that's
almonds,
fine.
I thought of that as well.
Freaking hell, how much you putting on if it's a bit hot?
I've got to coat the chicken. Maybe I'll just mix it.
Are you putting that in microwave or what?
Yeah, I'm going to microwave it. I really should put it in the air fryer, but I want it now.
I've just had a taste, a very small taste.
It's a bit spicy.
Of that, and it's bloody spicy. It's a lot spicier than the one from Publix.
Do you want some more?
No, I don't want any more. Want any more sauce?
Yeah.
No.
Well, the pineapple will cool it down.
Right, let's go scoff this.
I have contaminated them with hot chili sauce, so if you have them for breakfast, expect a bit of a bite. Just not the same.
It was alright.
It didn't smell the same. It didn't smell like a Chinese takeaway. It was more hot than flavoured. Wasn't super sweet. It was quite salty, actually. I don't know whether that was the southern fried chicken coating that we had. But it's okay. I mean, I'll still try and look for that sauce again and some proper chicken tenders. What did you think?
Oh, I quite liked it, yeah. The cashew nuts would have given it that extra bit of
crunch.
niceness, you know what I mean?
Yeah, more salt. So I finished the van. So there we go. So it was white. I sprayed it and I painted the black stripes on. I had to put a window there and stuck these on. Those doors did open because you can see inside and you could open them, but it was falling to bits when I put it back together, so I've glued the doors shut. But these doors open. Here and here. And it runs.
Mini Taylor.
So the reason why we've got this, like we said, is so we can do something that I saw on Instagram a few months back. So you'll have to subscribe to our Instagram to find out exactly what we're doing with it. But it's a pretty cool thing if we can get it to do it. But we can't do it until we're out on the road.
It is the next day, and I'm finally going to finish this
It's
vlog.
actually 5 days since we got back from France. That's from
Florida.
Florida.
It's gone on for quite a while. So we hope you enjoyed all our Florida vlogs. More to come later in the year. And we'll see you on the next vlog where we are going to start our van trip to Europe.
So we've got a lot of it packed here, ready to load into the van. We're going to
show
go
you all
back
that.
to family today, have a goodbye meal, as well as Father's Day, and then, fingers crossed, tomorrow we set off.
So we'll see you on the next vlog. Thanks for watching today, guys. Hit the like button and click the notification bell. Drop us a comment below. We'll see you on the next vlog for our van trip.
Bye for now.
Bye.